on Pure West Radio. Now then, super exciting once again, and I'm very excited to find out about it's not a musical, it is a play which is coming to Vision called Nightwatch, and I want to know more about it. Apparently a huge cast. So first of all, Aaron, can you hear me?
I can hear you, yes.
Lovely. Aaron, tell us a little bit about Nightwatch, because I know nothing, but I do know it's a very big cast.
Yes, so it is a cast of about 26 playing around about 60 characters, and it is all about it's a sequel to the previous Terry Pratchett that we did, which was Man at Arms, where Gethin over here reprises his role as Commander Sam Vimes, but he now has to deal with me, the villain of the piece, who is just causing some mischief as we fall back in time, and he has to help his younger self before I cause too much drama.
Oh, wow. Bit of time travel, helping younger self. Gethin, this sounds like quite one to get your head around.
Yeah, it's quite a big one. It's arguably one of the biggest or more well-known books he did.
And what keeps bringing you back into these? This is the third time that you've been on that stage as part of Terry Pratchett Discworld and bringing it to life. What is it that draws you in?
Yeah, third time doing a Vision show, fifth time doing a Pratchett show. I love Terry Pratchett's books. I love the Discworld. I love the fantasy of it all, and being able to display the characters that he wrote down in his books on stages. Yeah, I just love it. So I'll do as many as I can.
Aaron, have you been a fan of the Discworld and of the books, or is this more of a passion of seeing it on its feet?
Oh, you're calling me out now, Mr. Dyer. No, I've not yet. I have also been in all three, just not on stage. My voice. Oh,
no, we got Adam with it. We're currly live, Adam. Aaron's giving us his answer.
I can't hear you. Bear with me.
Right, I'm going to take you off there then. Aaron, carry on.
So I've been in the last three as well, but I wasn't on stage. So it was my voice of Death last year, and I had some little cameo roles in the first one, but I have never read or seen any Terry Pratchett. So I'm very much a novice and come to this as sort of the eyes of the person who is new to it and been able to help get that idea of, is this readable for audiences who haven't read the book? And so far, yes. I think I understand what's happened. We'll find out next week.
We were talking off air as well that, if you haven't seen Terry Pratchett, if you haven't read Terry Pratchett, it's fine. You can still come along this and enjoy.
Yeah, absolutely. Like most of his books, like Adam could attest. I know Adam is an avid reader of Terry Pratchett. But every single book can be picked up whenever and read whenever. You don't have to have read them in order. You don't have to have read any previous, really. You could just pick one up, and there is a story in there, and it flows from start to finish. And that's that's another reason why I love it so much, because it is just, there's no pressure to be like, oh, I've got to read from book one all the way through to the end. You can just pick up any book you fancy and read one from there. And it's the same with the shows. You can literally I've never seen a Pratchett show before. This one's happening. I can go and watch it. And it doesn't matter what's happening in the universe up to that point.
That's great. And we're joined by Adam now, the man that's put these casts and these crews and these shows together. We've just heard there that it doesn't matter if you haven't seen the other two or if you haven't read the books. There's going to be something for everyone on the stage next week.
Yeah, 100%. Especially with this one. Like, it's true with both of the shows that we've done before. I found, reading through a few more of the scripts that are based on the later books in the series, Stephen Briggs, who adapted them, he kind of he really got his head around how to do that, how to turn these stories into like standalone, experiences that you don't need any context with. So the way it's written, you walk in completely blind and you're going to be introduced to all of these characters, and half the audience are probably going to know them inside out, half the audience they're completely new to, but it introduces you to them in a way where very quickly you pick up who they are, what their vibe is, and what they're about. So yeah, whether you're a Pratchett fan or not, you'll know what's going on by the end of Act 1 for sure.
That's good. Lots of actors, even more characters. How have you found that balance, Adam?
It was quite intimidating. I've got spreadsheets on spreadsheets from when we were planning this, trying to figure out how to make it work. So I think there are, I can't remember now, I think it's something like 73 characters in total. Some of them are non-speaking, but they all have to be on stage at some point. They all have to have a costume. We've managed to get it down to, I think there's 24 or 25 of us now. So almost everyone. Gethin and Aaron, they don't double up because they're kind of our main two, our protagonist and antagonist. There's young Corey, who's playing the younger version of Vimes, who is an incredible young actor. He's just playing young Vimes. Other than that, I think pretty much all of us have got some pretty quick costume changes and different accents to bring onto stage. But yeah, no, it's been really good. It's been a challenge, I think, for all of us. There's a lot going on, and because of you're off for a scene and then you're back on and you're someone completely different, but it's been really fun.
It sounds like it's going to be a good challenge for the audience. Aaron, if you're there sat watching this show, what can we expect?
You can expect some quippy wordplay. You can expect some singing. There's a sword fight. I get some wonderfully creepy moments where I get almost to the point of Panto villain. So yeah, I think it's got a little bit of everything that you would want to see in a play.
Yeah. Gina?
I'm thinking quite a show to put together then, with all these actors, all the characters, all the dimensions of it as well. Have you had fun doing it, Adam?
It's been, honestly, it's been a joy. We've been really, like with all three of the Pratchett's, it's kind of grown each time. We haven't meant to, but each of the plays has got bigger and bigger. Like the cast's got bigger, the challenge of it's got bigger. And it's just been like the rehearsal room's been so much. It's just like laughs and smiling all the way. It's been really fun. Best one yet. It's really good.
And if you're listening or watching this on social media, you might recognize Gethin, actually. Gethin, you were on the Community Hour talking fantasy and Dungeons and Dragons more specifically, and you were just telling us off air, there's even a form of Terry Pratchett in the Discworld that people can get involved in if they want to watch that back and get involved.
Yes. Yeah. So the fantasy world of the Discworld that Sir Terry created lends itself perfectly to tabletop role-playing fantasy elements like Dungeons and Dragons and things, and even so much so that somebody has created a tabletop role-playing version of the Discworld, and it is a fantastic game. Super simple, not too much in the way of you just roll a dice, and if you beat the DM's dice roll, you're successful in what you want to do. So really good, and it lends itself perfectly. It's such a fantastic setting for that kind of thing.
And you can listen back to that Community Hour episode with Lee from a couple of a month or two ago now, or 2 months ago. Listen back to that. And of course, two other people that were on that interview are in this show as well, Gethin.
They are indeed, yeah. Ben and Owain. Ben and Owain play, for those that know Terry Pratchett, they play Old Nobby and Old Colon, who are just a fantastic sort of comedy duo almost. As well as many other characters as well. But
amazing. And Adam, very quickly then, we're going to watch this next week. You're actually putting on an extra show to support a charity that's close to Terry Pratchett and all that know and love him.
Yeah. So we lost Pratchett many years ago now to complications with Alzheimer's, and Drew and the guys at Vision were really gracious and allowed us to put on an extra performance next Wednesday. And that performance, all of the proceeds are going to be going to Alzheimer's Research UK.
Amazing. If we want to get tickets and we want to, so it's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I presume?
Wednesday through to Saturday, yes.
Tickets available?
Yeah. Tickets available on the Boulevard website. I think they're selling pretty well. Like the Wednesday certainly has flown out. Obviously, a lot of people want to support the cause. I think the tickets are really going for the other nights as well. So, yeah, and the other two sold very, very well. So I wouldn't risk leaving it till the last minute if you do want to come.
Excellent. Gina?
I just know it's going to be an incredible show. Wishing you all the very best of luck. Yeah, enjoy. And it's great to, once again, to meet up with you. And it won't be long, I'm sure, before we meet again to talk more shows, because you're very, very busy down there at Vision.
Yeah, to Adam, Aaron, Gethin, and everyone taking part in this show next week. Break a leg. Enjoy bringing that Discworld to life. Thank you so much for joining us here on The Breakfast Show.
Thank you.
It's a Feel Good Friday. Your letters to get yourself into the main prize draw for an annual family pass to Folly Farm. They're coming up next on Pure West Radio.
Get your annual pass today for